Well, lovely day to be at the beach, huh? The weather's coming in. Smug, come on, come on. You got your little,
no,
you got your swimming gear on?
I don't want to. I'm not feeling good today. I don't.
What do you mean you don't feel good?
I don't want to. I feel self-conscious. Okay, all right.
Come on now, don't be scared. Oh my God! What?
What's wrong?
What the hell are those, dude?
You're supposed to be accepting. What's? I can't help it.
How can I accept
look,
that? I could barely even consider going for a swim, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like you can swim with those stubby little legs, your little boot feet.
Oh,
you just sink straight
yeah?
to the bottom.
Well, I've been hitting the gym, dude.
Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you've been hitting the gym.
Oh yeah, I have, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
That's
no.
right.
Why?
That's right, babes. Get a bit of whiz. Get a bit of whiz in ya.
Hey,
is there anyone else on the beach? Oh!
Who could it be?
Oh my
gosh!
God!
Ah,
Hey there.
yes, the successor, the new the new
The new head of the coven.
The new head of the coven, yeah. So Body Blue is. Oh, actually, there was one other thing about Lily Phillips, which is that she's gotten pregnant.
You can
now.
get a
She's
bikini
talked
photo
a lot
over.
about a lot of. No, I couldn't. I'm too respectful. I think this is her beachwear. She's very chaste, very modest. Okay, outside of the videos, all right. Don't treat her character like she is in real life. All right, she's different. Also, Lily Phillips got pregnant and has been talking about doing pregnancy porn. So I guess there's
No, that
well.
was a
There's like
fake
that.
thing. So okay, I actually know about this. So apparently, Lily Phillips again. This is a Lily Phillips innovation.
I thought she lied.
She pretended. Okay. Yeah, she lied about getting pregnant, and Bonnie Blue did the same.
Oh, the pregnancy was a lie.
They're both lied. Yeah, they both lied about getting pregnant. And like the whole thing has been like, who's the father? I had sex with 1,000 men, and it's to promote the video where they have sex with so many guys.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
But both pregnancies were fake to the point where they wore like fake baby pouches and shit.
So I knew the Body Blue one was fake. I thought I was gonna follow up with that, but I thought the Lily Phillips one was she actually, because I stopped following her after the pregnancy thing. I was like, okay, she's
no, as far as I'm aware, anyone can correct. Good news in chat can correct me.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. But so I think, but interesting, because Body Blue was also like talking about. I think she was basically clapping back at Lily Phillips over and over in that documentary that she wrote. You're right. Like it was. Oh, she wrote. She may as well have. It was very, very. You know, kind of like it promoted her a lot for sure.
Yeah.
But Body Blue obviously escalated things, right? Like she's infamous for the 1,000 dude gangbang. But also she is like an Andrew Tate level marketing genius. She is incredible at what she does. Like she is the like hardest graft worker I've ever seen in this industry, and certainly in most industries. Like she puts out 200 TikToks a day. She has 50 accounts because they're always getting banned, so she's just like maintaining like literally
but doesn't she
50,
also do like
Instagram, TikTok
am I wrong
accounts,
about this, but doesn't she do like fucking pedophile bait? Isn't that like her whole thing? Is she like pretends to be a pedo?
Yeah, so actually I think the video that should come up next, I believe is the pedo bait one, if you want to have a look. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
Right.
So this is a model that just turned 18 that she collaborated with.
Bro.
You know, I told you
it's also a bit rape baity.
I think it's better if you join in.
What the who are those guys? Hamas?
Guys, take her. She's ready to be stretched.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot wait to teach a virgin girl. The guys,
Ew.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Look, why is there so many dudes?
I know.
That's the thing that fucking. Where they all fucking come from? Let her go.
What's the? Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, again, everything about her is genius. The fact that the balaclavas are blue for Body Blue, like she's so good at like
she's got
every
her own fucking
element of
army.
everything. Yeah, well, this is the thing. These are all. So I think actually. So okay. So basically, I watched the documentary. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. I actually pulled a bunch of quotes from it because there's so many interesting quotes, both from like the interviews and things. So I kind of wanted to go through a few of them, if that's okay.
Yeah. Go on. Go off.
Okay. I'll give you a bit of
I just have to
background.
say, she's 100% from Agartha. We have to admit this, right?
Wait, what?
She's from Agartha. Look at her.
Maybe that's why
she
she's so
doesn't really
powerful.
look that human. I assume she's had a lot of surgery and stuff, but I think it's the eyes that mainly sell it for me.
She does have. Yes, yeah. She's got the death stare.
I also cannot believe that I am older than her.
Oh my god, that you're right. Yeah, again, but that's the thing. Like, again, she's from the same place. She's got the same aesthetics. Her and Lily Phillips do look very similar. They're clearly in the same archetype. The difference is that
she feels like a skinwalker, but I don't know who she's skinwalked. You know, like a real skinwalker, not like fucking whatever the people copying Destiny are doing. You know.
Yeah, she's skinwalking humans. Yeah, like
that's she's a something.
Yeah, no, I think that you must be so unlucky to be a psychopath, which she is, and I say this non-derogatory. Like, she is a psychopath. She does not experience emotions the same way.
You have to be to survive.
Well, but it sucks to be a psychopath and also end up with those eyes. Like, it's so unlucky, right? It kind of limits your, because psychopaths do so well, but if you end up with the psychopath eyes, and the psychopath eyes.
Wait, her eyes are always so open, but I don't know if that's just because of, like, her eyes. I don't know if they're actually always open. You know what I mean?
It's the predator eyes, dude. It's the predator eyes. She's scanning for prey. She's looking for the 18-year-old spring breakers.
I will put my hand in the air here. I've never actually seen, like, I don't really watch porn, so I've never seen any porn of this woman. But I can't imagine it being like sexy.
No, but this is the thing. I think every time I see like. No, every time I see what, but okay, so here's how I've thought about it, right? Every time I've like come across porn that looks like it's for regular people, do you know what it is? It is that just compare it to what you think shows are for regular people and you'll understand, right? It's just lower taste, lower production value, not that impressive. Kind of like, you know what I mean? It's just porn for the common person is the same as TV for the common person, you know?
But this doesn't look like porn for the common person. She looks like a White Walker.
No, this is porn. This is porn for the common. Well, actually, I think this is porn for the common person now, because I think the common person has become like a TikTok.
No way! Like you fucking regular dad at the pub isn't watching 20,000 man gangbangs. That's not what's happening.
Yes, but that's not. You're right. You're right. He's not watching 20,000 man gangbangs. He's watching Bonnie Blue. I think that there's a distinction. I don't think people are looking up gangbang and finding Bonnie Blue. They're looking up Bonnie Blue and finding gangbang. They're looking up Bonnie Blue because they know that she's going to lead them. But also, yeah, most dudes are degenerate in that. Like, I think a lot of dudes are watching gangbangs. I have been, every time any regular dude that I'm around has ever talked about that, even hinted at their porn habits, I've been immediately horrified and unhappy. Like, they are 100% watching like the incredibly embarrassing Brazzers shit. Like, this is not, you know,
I'd argue that's vastly different from this.
Brazzers is full of gangbangs. I think Brazzers is kind of the classic of like inflated tits, gangbang, weird, like almost like porn that is sexual but not erotic. Like, I'm pretty sure it's. I'm pretty sure dudes. Every time a politician's porn habits gets released, it's never like, you know, a boyfriend and girlfriend amateur
Sulfur makes a good
in a
point.
bedroom.
Brazzers
It's always
is
weird
legacy
Brazzers
media.
shit.
That's what I mean. Brazzers isn't
That's
this.
true. I agree. I'm saying this is. Yeah, I would
Like
put Brazzers as traditional porn.
Like, from what I remember from when I did used to watch porn, Brazzers was like super fucking cheesy and fake.
Well, yes, I know, but this is. I mean, that's still, I'm pretty sure that's still a major part of their content. No, I know this is real. That's why it's different. That's why it's changed. That's why we've gone from porn to hyperporn. Brazzers was exaggerated. This has become like a whole new category of like it's breaching the boundaries between like the viewer and the porn star, because now they're fucking, you know, 1,000 fans in a row. Like genuinely having like you know, public relations with the public. Like, she is basically doing all of the things that, you know, porn has sort of pretended to do or been like pushed towards over time. This is not new. This is new. It's definitely new. It's the social media rage-baiting viral system. The mass gangbang, piss gang, orgy stuff is very late 2010s. Yeah, it's very gauche now. It's kind of kitschy. It's kind of kitschy. Yeah, the piss gangbangs are kind of kitschy.
Yeah, you gotta put hashtag throwback before you go into a piss gangbang.
This is new. Anyone who says this isn't new is retarded. Like, this is actually it's just Mog. So yes, it is. It's Mog. Anyone who says this isn't new is Mog. This is new. Trad wives are up. Well, don't worry, we're going to talk about that. But this is a bit of a reaction to trad wives, right? Like, as one faction of a thing.
I think she is still a trad wife. She's like a footballer wife. Like, I can see that. That's the kind of archetype she is. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Like
yeah,
English football.
wife
Same with the other one, Lily Phillips.
That's the aesthetic. Emphasis
Yeah,
on
he
the
says
no
Victoria
turn downs.
Beckham kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's like, imagine Victoria Beckham slept with 1,000 men on a video.
Retarded quotes.
Instead of
No,
being
Morg. That retarded was not in quotes. Wait, what?
We listened to Spice Girls in the waiting room.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's fair. I agree with you, Sulfur. But hold on. As with everything, as we get like an increase in like a particular, I don't know, like politics or porn or whatever kind of media consumption, you will always have an equal and opposite competing reaction and that benefits from pissing off that faction, right? Like a big part of Bonnie Blue's performance is she is rage baiting, and this is interesting because mostly this doesn't happen in other areas of media, but for her, she rage baits women very specifically. She puts out shitloads of TikTok content about how she's fucking your man, about how your son, you should bring. Yes, yeah, you should bring your wife's panties so that I can wear them while you fuck me. Like, she's doing all of this rage-baiting stuff, and she says the vast majority of the hate she gets is from women, not even from, like, the conservative media or whatever. It's like, it's women that hate her. You know, she is basically hyper-individualistically exploiting herself in a way that is kind of bringing the team down from the perspective of the women who are critiquing her. Yeah. So...
Because that's the new that's literally designed by the new like Twitter algorithms and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, but who cares about her? She's a Hugh Megalol. What? She's the biggest porn star in the world. She's like, she was before she got banned from OnlyFans, she was nearly the biggest OnlyFans creator in the world. Like, if you ask anyone to name a porn star today, it'll be Lily Phillips or more likely Bonnie
She's got
Blue.
a social media presence, but I don't think her porn is that well known.
Her porn isn't that well known, but that's the point, right? Like, that's not how you get big. But there's no way.
Like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Her content is literally just a response to the new tech bro algorithms, where what's it called? Falling out and fighting and stuff like that, and negative attention is way more profitable than positive content that doesn't go as far. You know, you want to bait engagement. That's the success metrics, and the only way you can do that is by being divisive.
True. There is another incentive here, though, which is that there is no way to sort of like naturally within the existing market advertise porn effectively, other than through rage bait through mainstream media.
Or
you can't advertise
already.
Right? Yeah, true. Like, but even then, you can't advertise on porn sites because, like, no one gets big exposure on Pornhub. Like, it's all algorithmic nonsense.
There's 1,000 millions big girls with big boobs bouncing them and stuff. You're not interested in that. But if that big girl, big boobs bouncing them is saying, "I'm gonna have sex with my son," suddenly.
There is tube site banner rolls. Pornhub is there. The Sulfur, for God's sake, banner ads have ceased to be anything useful for like 10 years. No one. I've seen the click rates on banner ads in every industry. They're gone.
That's what she's saying. Pornhub is dead.
But I don't think Pornhub is dead. I think Pornhub's still a very successful company. Pornhub is dead as a place to get big, for sure. You can't come up.
And then fucking growth metrics plummeted.
I don't think so. I think they've got. Well, maybe we can take a look at that. I think the point is that Pornhub is not a place to like grow, right? Like, it's hard to, if you're not already established, you're going to struggle, I think, on Pornhub, because I'm pretty sure it's like what's the equivalent for like media? I guess it's like Facebook. Like, it's kind of because that's all group based. It's such a
the equivalent for Netflix.
I'm trying to think.
What are you talking about?
I suppose
YouTube.
I guess.
YouTube is Pornhub. Pornhub is YouTube. It's the same thing.
The problem is that people don't go on YouTube to jerk off. So like
you'd be surprised, buddy.
No, I know, but you know what I mean, right? There's a very clear like temporary ephemerality to the demand for Pornhub. There's lots of demand for porn, but generally speaking, people
kind of would be surprised. They do super well because some people have like lived their entire lives there. So there's like podcasts and shit on that now. There was a girl that put her science channel on Pornhub and got like mega bank off the back of it because the ad rates are way better.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, fine. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like, as a brand new creator, I'm pretty sure no one would tell you as a brand new creator to just start putting stuff on Pornhub or you'll die. Like, there's no. Whereas YouTube does have a little bit of an element of like mobility to it still, and It does.
It tells
it's much
new
less.
porn stars to post on there.
Why would you tell new porn stars to post on? Porn
Because
stars
it works the same way with algorithms.
Instagram.
They'll pick you up and boost you.
I think porn stars should be doing what they're all doing, which is they're posting on Twitter and
Wait, they do
Instagram
both.
and TikTok. Yeah, but I would not tell any single living soul to get into sex work at this point. Well, yeah, for many reasons, including what we're looking at right now. So, I think Bonnie Blue's really interesting because I think she's different to Lily Phillips in that she's definitely like locked in psychologically. Like she clearly can.
Yeah, the character is complete. I fully believe she's a space alien for that reason.
Yeah, basically. She, off the back of the 1,000-person gangbang, she was totally fine. What's interesting is that, like, I'll be honest, she reminds me of me a little bit in the sense that, like, she seems to have this, like, top-line superficial... Shut up. She seems to have this, like, top-line superficial idea of, like, you know, I should be wary, I should check on my emotions, I should be careful about all these things, but... At the same time, she seems to mostly be able to handle it. Like in my real life, I'm a pretty stable person. I know it doesn't seem like it here, but I don't crash out. Stop telling people to inflate my tits, or I will kill you. I don't crash out in real life. Okay, I am stable. All right, tits aside, I am stable. But I think that the parallels between her and Lily Phillips are a bit more interesting than what eggs. Shut the fuck up. Are a little bit more interesting. So she again came up in a similar family. Jesus Christ. So she came up in a similar kind of family, you know, sort of middle class. She was a finance recruiter for the NHS, and she was
I fucking believe that shit. Sorry.
Yes, right?
Recruiter.
Isn't that interesting
truly.
though? Recruiter for the NHS. Like, where else are you gonna get a view of like the commodification of like human body capital?
Does the NHS do in-house recruitment, or is it like third-party companies like every other industry?
I checked. It was a third-party company. Yeah, it was very much like outsourcing contracting to like a recruiting agency. Now, all these girls, funnily enough, like I'm unemployed right now. I'm trying to get a job. I have 15 girls who basically look exactly like this, who are all at recruitment agencies, who are all looking for jobs for me.
Oh, right. Okay.
And they're great. Yeah, shut the fuck up. They're great. Yeah, I'm doing a recruitment gangbang right now. I've got 15 girls.
You said you were recruiting and you had 15 girls. What am I?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was bad. Oh, are you okay?
What's the matter?
I don't know. I keep getting weird little cutouts. It's a little weird. Sex work's the worst career to enter in today. Literally about to be replaced with AI. Shh! Spoilers! Stop it! Smug is more emotional. I'm not emotional. Anyway. Now, she said that basically she was a finance recruiter for several years. There's pictures of her, like, an office desk. Like, she's just kind of, you know,
does she still look the same, or is that before surgery when she became an alien?
She actually looked a lot more normal in those pictures. Not crazy different. You can definitely recognize it's her, but her eyes are a bit less spooky. Her hair is a bit less perfect.
How quick was her come up if she's only, like, 24 now?
Her come up's been crazy. I think only like 2 or 3 years. Like, when did she first? She literally. I think she. Let's have a look. I think she's been doing it for like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, literally. She said that she basically. So okay, in the documentary, basically, she says that she got sick of living the 9-to-5. She got fed up with it. Again, the common theme with all of the OnlyFans girls that get interviewed in these documentaries is basically it's better than a desk job. And honestly, I kind of get it. Like, it's
definitely.
like it is less soul
you travel the world,
to like.
You have fun sex, you know.
Yeah, basically.
Especially at 24, it's the last fucking thing you want to be doing, a desk job.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, exactly. I think she was working in recruitment from like 18, and then she basically ended up flipping towards porn literally like a couple of years ago. She said that she basically started up and immediately as like a webcam model was making like several $1,000s a week, and then she decided to launch an OnlyFans off the back of it.
Why is there two jiggle? Sign, if you donate, I'll inflate his tits. Sorry, keep going.
Do not inflate my tits. Stop it. But yeah, I think that obviously then the big thing that she did was she started off with the pedo bait. By the way, she started off by fucking like 18 and 19-year-old dudes. She would like look for them. Yeah. Specifically, she would look for barely legal men. She basically took the like journalistic.
I suppose she was only like 22 then, though, right? That's like a loophole.
Yeah. So, for sure. But she is she's basically like kind of doing a weird reverse pedo bait. That's sort of interesting. She's basically
well, it's framing
turned
it
around
as being pedo, but it's not, right?
Well, but it is the same kind of it's just that it's just again like she's exploiting
18 and
the
22.
patriarchal frame, bro. The way that she's literally filming.
Yeah, she frames it that way.
Right, she's doing the same thing to men that the industry has been doing to women for decades, right? Like, but that's still, it's still, if we agree that it's fucked up that if we agree it's fucked up, it's fucked up both ways, right? Like, now the men, because they exist in a society that doesn't shame them or, in the same ways that women get shamed, they will probably end up with a genuine, less like negative psychological effect. I bet most of the men who have sex with Bonnie Blue walk away with a long-term view that it was a positive experience, because men get rewarded for those experiences. So it's not surprising that psychologically they wouldn't have the same kind of potential problems as a woman who does porn at 18 for a few years or whatever, for a few months or even for a few shoots, and then like feels bad about it and kind of gets punished for it. Like, what are the negative consequences of that flatmate fucking Bonnie Blue? Like, what backlash have they received? Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, even you didn't say, this guy's disgusting, this guy's a freak, how dare he? You were like, a funny story. Yeah, this dude fucked her. Huh, I mean, weird, huh?
The guy was already a fucking freak. He's kind of a horrible guy.
Sure.
Like, he's absolutely the type of guy that would go and meet fucking Lily Phillips in a gangbang. You know what I mean? Like, he's a fucking weirdo. That goes without saying, because I already thought that prior to him doing what was unsurprising,
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think every dude that I've seen anywhere near this who isn't themselves a porn star seems to be very, very dodgy. Like, just instant red flags anytime any of them end up on camera. But like, it's there's a kernel of truth in Ela's theory of sexual traumatization. If I'm remembering that article, because I actually am a paid subscriber.
I might have read that one as well. I don't know if I fully remember it though.
I read pretty much everything she writes because she's wrong, but she's always wrong in a useful way. Sometimes she's right. I do vaguely agree that I mean there's research to demonstrate that the societal traumatization and kind of like victim creation process causes as much or even potentially more harm than the actual trauma that you experience. Like, if you are told that you're a rape victim over and over, you are more likely to experience negative outcomes than if you kind of move your identity beyond that victimhood. Yeah. So like it does end up being now most therapeutic processes now take that into account, are a lot more careful and try not to like instill this. But certainly culturally and socially, we maintain this sort of like rape victim thing of like, once a woman's raped, she is just a raped woman permanently forever. And it heightens the horror of the, whereas like, your mum probably got sexually assaulted. Sorry guys, it was the fucking 70s and 80s. Your mum probably got sexually assaulted and is not that torn up about it because it wasn't as big a deal back then. It was bad and it's something that we should solve, and we needed the backlash in order to prevent. Probably, honestly, actually, I think my mum was non-ston. Yeah, she got pregnant at 17 by a dude who was like 23.
Oh my god.
Not my dad, although my dad's also a piece of shit. But yeah, and then she had to flee the country to get an abortion. Back in Yugoslavia, she had to drive. He drove her down to like get an abortion, and then she left the country permanently.
My god.
Yeah, well, that's just Yugoslavia shit. I mean, who's surprised? But yeah, so like, my point is that while that was valuable, that we've changed those things, the backlash has itself created its own set of problems, as it always does. Unfortunately, I hate to talk like a centrist, but yeah, swinging wildly from one extreme to the other does tend to cause negative externalities on both ends of the spectrum. The most surprising part is her telling Smug. She told me with like absolutely no awareness that it was any kind of a terrible story. Oh man, I didn't even realize
how weird it was that you know that.
Why would that be weird? She told it to be like a funny story. She was like, yeah, I had to choose between your dad and a guy who was so like 25. So your mum and your dad was abusive? My mum wasn't abusive. I mean, the ways my mum was abusive were purely based on the fact that she's retarded. What? I didn't do that. I don't know why you're pretending I did that.
Rest my case.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I mean, jammy dodgers are awesome.
Are you okay? I can fucking jammy dodgers are like 0 calories, dude. Chill for $5.
I just think they should be bigger. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. But as a man that likes controlling women's bodies, I think Smug's tits should be bigger. And I'm a little bit upset that they're not their normal size. Because guess what, guys? Okay, I'll admit it. I shrunk them down. Okay, they were bigger, and I shrunk them down because I was like, people will definitely donate to get them to their full size and more. And unfortunately, I'm stuck with these little tits when really they should be dragging.
Stop looking at them.
They should be dragging across the floor.
I'm begging you, stop.
Out there, I said it. I said it.
Do not make the tits bigger than my entire frame, please. I'm begging you, stop. Oh, Smug is still on the... Listen, the ways that my mother was abusive were purely based on the fact that she is a very, very stupid woman. She's very loving, she did her best, she's not the brightest spark, she was kind of an idiot, and she fucked up constantly throughout my childhood. She was abusive only through incompetence.
These were like G, plus, XXL. What's bigger than G? Yeah. What's the higher? Z.
The way I want everyone to notice how homosexual Wiz's fixation on the tits are. Like, he is not in any way possible. Yeah, dude, you are the gayest boob observer.
What? Because I'm wearing a G-string under my Speedo? Is that why?
I mean, yeah, that is also an odd choice. Yes, yeah, actually, that's also a strange choice.
I like to just think I'm comfortable.
I didn't want to pull you up on it.
I'm just comfortable with my body, and you can't handle that because you don't have confidence. That's why your tits are so small.
I would not be more confident if I had bigger tits. Right.
Look at this. Look at my fucking A-pack.
I think what's interesting about Bonnie Blue is that she is basically... She basically is unimpeachable in terms of what she does, because everything she does is essentially an outcropping, an externality of the system we live in. Like, you can't critique her. You know, people say, how dare you fuck an 18-year-old boy? She replies, you send 18-year-old boys to war. You know, you bring 18-year-old girls into porn without a moment's hesitation. Like, you're the people who... There are fucking countdown timers on girls waiting to... Still, like, people still do this casually on the internet, just anonymously, but in masses enough that you know that, unfortunately, your dad is probably one of the people doing it. Like, it's just... The numbers of, like, the engagement they're getting...
Even famous streamer personalities are messaging very young girls looking to solicit sex work.
Exactly, it's been normalized. I'm telling you, someone who has TIG bits, your life is absolutely better.
They still keep streaming, and they're doing okay now. They're actually doing okay.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Aaron. All right, your life can't... Get your face out of my boobs! Stop it!
Sorry.
Have some goddamn respect. Jesus. God, you keep throwing me off. Anyway, so this interview I think was super interesting. Like, every time she got a question, she just fucking knocked it out of the park. The interviewers asked her something like, you know, whether she's worried that she's setting feminism back by reinforcing that women are just there for male pleasure. Like, how does she respond to the critiques by women that she is essentially setting feminism back? And she basically replied that, you know, obviously she enjoys the standard line, right? She enjoys what she's doing. She's an independent millionaire, whatever. But she said, most of the hate that I get is from women who aren't working. They're living like more traditional lives. They're at home. They're with a husband. They're
yeah,
you know, they're churning out
she
kids.
should hide behind trans people. She should use trans people as a shield.
No, she's using trad people as a shield. She says, aren't they the ones taking us back in time? Basically, all the conservatives critiquing her are more reflective of, like, the old school way of doing things than she is. Like, but no, there was no such thing as Bonnie Blue 100 years ago, but there was certainly such a thing as, you know, trad wives doing the kind of, like, conservative...
Boo, the local woman of the night.
Yes, the local what do they call it? The local wheelbarrow? What was the old term?
The town bicycle?
There you go, town bicycle.
I thought you'd fucking know that term, slut.
Stop! Jesus Christ. Hit volume directly scales with risk for breast cancer. Wiz, don't give me cancer. Luckily, no one's donating because
his tits bounce more the bigger they are. I'm not even kidding.
Bet she's a legit girl boss. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, you cannot create a society in the shape that we have it and kind of dispute Bonnie Blue's existence. Like, she is the logical extension of so many aspects of, unfortunately,
she's actually cyberpunk if you think about it.
Liberalism. She is cyberpunk as fuck, yeah. But these are the worst excesses of liberalism. This is the max level of... Oh god. Okay. Why don't we go to the next video? Let's have a look here.
Okay.
The fact you're getting no donations should tell you something. What? That this was a terrible idea and I begged you all not to do it? Yeah, I agree, Bambi. I agree. I knew this was going to be a fucking disaster.
The problem is, Bambi, people give us a lot of donations to do this already. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been a Bonnie Blue sooner. It just needed the right psychological profile. Now, actually,
it's
sorry,
not a
can you
novel
skip to
idea?
the next slide?
What? Wait a second. It's not a novel
Take 1,000 men
idea?
in a day. What?
I think it is a novel idea.
Oh.
When has that happened before?
It has happened before. There are porn stars from like the fucking 90s who did it at conventions. They would like fuck like I think the record was like 600.
No way, that wasn't real.
Yeah. I actually saw that video because that went around on 4chan sometimes. Like there was a video of a woman. Like obviously the video is not like it's not porn. It's almost like documentary, but it's uncensored, and it is just like a woman laying on her back at a porn convention, getting fucked by like 600 dudes in a row. I think I have seen that. It's like 480p old internet lore shit. And yeah, she just I think but each dude I think only like fucked her for like 3 seconds or something.
I suppose the idea isn't new, but it's the idea of making it into content is.
Yes, well, the idea of fucking the public in this way, I guess, there's
that lady. Wasn't there that lady that was like, she was like an art lady, and she was like, touch my tits in this box and finger bang me, and then she was like upset because people were like rough and stuff with her.
That's different. Oh fuck, what's her name?
She like walked into a fucking. She's an artist. She walked into a square.
Yeah, but that's real art.
Is that in London? What the fuck is it? Was it Trafalgar Square or some shit? And she had a box. There was like a box full of mirrors. And people were finger banging her, and she was.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Abramovich. That's it, Abramovich. Yeah, like I was. I don't know if that was her, but maybe someone was like kind of copying her shit. But I just remember thinking like,
you letting all these guys finger you and women finger you? How do you know they wash their hands? Oh, she had a little pump. She had a little hand sanitizer pump.
Wait, did she really? Fuck off.
Fuck it. Stream is fun. Enjoy money. Plus intention.
No!
Get up inflated! Whoa! Now we're fucking talking,
God.
dude. Now we're fucking talking.
No.
Let's fucking wash that fucking face out, dude. You dirty girl. Wet teacher girl.
I'm just. So Wiz, we've had 2 donations and 2 instances of the tits getting bigger, and I've now realized that
they're gonna be
if
huge.
my calculations are correct,
they're gonna be fucking
it's gonna go
giant.
really badly. It's gonna be a disaster. Yeah, actually,
they're gonna break.
It's gonna make the stream bad when like there's a point of size that they'll get to. There's like unacceptable. This is exponential growth. This is really bad.
It'll
this
be the
is
whole
really
screen.
really bad.
That'll be fucking awesome. It'll jiggle. The people know you're talking still though. It'll replace your mouth.
Yeah, it'll just be two sacks in the corner of the screen wiggling. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you this because I thought it would offend you. But the original thumbnail of this video was like a pair of cartoon tits that I recolored to be your skin color. And I was like, no, this is too far. And then I had to redo it completely.
That would have just been a bad thumbnail. I prefer.
No,
it
looked good. It looked sick.
It sounds horrible. It sounds horrible.
Then I had a little Bonnie Blue's face sticking out of the cleavage.
Incredible. Maybe the YouTube video will get that. Well, the edited video, maybe you can reuse it.
This ain't ever making it to the YouTube. This is instant.
You don't think so?
Fucking nuked. Yeah.
Instant death. I don't think so. I think it's fine. Can you go to the next slide and then we'll come back to this one?
I think the tits should increase with every dono. It shouldn't happen with the goals reach. Yeah, they do increase with every dono.
They are.
They're a little bit bigger.
They are. You've got. They're growing naturally. Okay, they're still. It's an organic process. They are bigger. They're significantly bigger than they were earlier.
Yeah. They grow exponentially. By the time we hit, this is 2 donations. By the time we hit 100, they're gonna be great big saggers. Unfortunately,
they're gonna be saggers.
Yeah. Or they'll have their own weights. You'll have to like lie sideways on them. You'll have to be like this.
Play the video.
You can be like this.
Play the video. Play the video.
Saying, you're gonna be like this the entire time.
Play the video. We're done talking about my tits. Play the video. He gets so distracted. It's insane.
I'm just saying.
Do you see why he can't have a female co-host? Do you see what happens? Do you see what happens? No!
Would
Stop!
viewers donate more from Prep Smoke Back? 思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点，思考的点。
Make sure your mpreg belly works because people would donate for mpreg smug.
No, definitely not. It's not happening. Not happening.
Yeah. I need to hold my breath real quick. Okay, there we go.
Oh god.
Whoa! Jesus Christ!
I've got that.
Jesus Christ! Sorry.
It's hard to get it right.
Something about Wiz talking about boobs makes me want to rip out mine.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I feel the exact same way actually.
Oh dear, right, let's play this fucking video.
Dude. This fucking sucks, dude. Right, video. So anyway, let's have a look at how effective Bonnie is at marketing.
You literally don't have a word against women nowadays, especially if you with rape, there is a lot of men that get away with it, and that's terrible.
Uh-oh.
But there's a lot of girls that just haven't got the right way, and the next day they cry rape. And I'm not saying that's all women. Rape does happen. It happens regardless. But like blaming Andrew for that, it's just girls that want attention. Those girls that Andrew Tate raped.
But he trafficked them.
Will shoot through the roof. They'll get paid.
I don't think he's going to prison for raping women. It's for trafficking.
Look, you spoke out
Actually, there's some rapes in there as well.
Well, yes, but I think they're mainly going for the trafficking.
I'm not crying rape. I'm not
She's
saying
not crying rape.
people are taking advantage of me. I'm there saying, look, I'm a slut, I'm a whore, my holes are open. Come do it.
Yeah.
But then when women say I'm taking them back, I'll give you the stats that I'm actually reducing rape rate.
Oh, okay. So this was in her interview with Andrew Tate, which is, it might honestly be worth watching the whole thing on a Smug Bug Sunday, because it's such a
that's very interesting
meeting of two of the best marketers in the modern social media landscape. They're both incredible at it. But she's obviously with Andrew Tate, and she's basically doing 1000% rape apologia for him. She literally says later in the video, why would Andrew Tate need to rape anyone? He can get any woman he wants, basically. Like, literally that level of, I know, it's like, why would he? He's got all kinds of women who support him, like, of course. So it's fun. Oi, bro, fill me gas.
But surely should understand the sexual appeal of, like, the power of it, right?
No, she understands fully what she's doing, but she's there for marketing purposes. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's not. I don't think I think she went there to get Andrew Tate's people on side, and she made Andrew Tate agree with her and like her and endorse her over and over and over again throughout the entire video. He was happy to do it for his own reasons.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I think that it was the perfect collaboration, the two of them working together.
I know, like, it's a numbers game, but why would you invite in that audience? You know? Like, especially if you're a sex worker.
Because there's no better audience for a sex worker than the conservatives who are, like, stuck in
Don't play into my beliefs
spirals.
that all sex work is just to fulfill male fantasy and therefore is evil and should be abolished.
Well, most of it. Like, almost all of it, basically, yeah. But that's not a problem in
Don't restate that opinion like it's not my own, like I was actually just talking about something different and you'd only just be making me think that.
Stop vague posting. What's wrong with you? Idiot. All sex work is rape. I mean, sure, whatever. Yeah, why not?
All sex is rape. I'll say
it. Yeah. If you're a sex worker, yeah. Well, incorrect. Feminist porn and alternative is great. This is just nonsense, traditional rape fantasy garbage. No, I agree. I'm saying, but let's be honest, Sulfur. Let's be honest. That is 1% of pornography on the internet, right? When I say 99% of porn is the bad kind, in terms of the fact that it is exploitative in the way that most businesses are exploitative, and are reinforced by the fact that it's also, you know, a patriarchal. Essentially a patriarchal culture and system. Yes, there is feminist porn. There's definitely alternative porn. I've seen the documentaries. Okay, it looks very woke. It looks very lovely. Everyone talks about consent with every thrust. It sounds great. It seems great. I'm sure it's great. Everyone seems to be having a good time. All the dudes are bisexual. It's very cool. It's very modern. It's great. But it doesn't change the fact that 99% of porn is like this. 99% of porn is just bad. It's not rape though. We're not saying all porn is rape, other than Kilo and Wiz, I guess, as well. But like,
yeah, I'll say it.
You can make an argument that all porn is rape in the sense that, like, most women, the vast majority of women in pornography would not be doing it unless
all porn is stolen.
Without the
Unless it's like OnlyFans. Like, all porn is stolen, dude. I would say like 99% of porn consumption is stolen. Like, porn stars don't see any money from it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's a really exploitative industry. In terms of like the commercial system as well. Joanna Angel's a dirty slut, and I love her for that. Like, you can be a dirty slut without reinforcing the patriarchy. I think I'd have to think about it, but I imagine it's possible. Yeah, a dirty slut in a.
I don't think you can escape like the male gaze even if you cater to the female one. You know,
that's the thing. The female gaze is the, well, I guess it was originally called the gaze, but like it's not just the male gaze. Actually, annoyingly, I hate the fact that male gaze is what it's called now, when actually it was originally called the gaze, and the reason it was called the gaze is because both men and women had it. Like, they had internalized it. Was a societal gaze.
Both men and women were gays?
There was. Shut the fuck up. But yes, there. Yeah, I've heard definitely many such cases. You think the McDonald's employees flipping burgers because they want to do anything other than pay rent? Well, yes, I agree that the McDonald's worker is getting raped as well.
Yeah.
Can we, guys? Actually, you know what? Sorry,
we're
no.
also actually pro McDonald's. I've been so pro McDonald's for years. I've finally been called out. What?
Wiz, I'm just gonna have to.
Where are you going with this?
I need to talk to chat. Can we not have shut up? Can we not have chat? Can we not have the level 1 sex work arguments today, please? Like, we get it. Everyone in this community, no one needs to be impressed on the fact, like, we know, yes, the capitalism, and yes, we know. We've done, I literally became a streamer in this space doing sex work debates, the tag teaming with fucking Lavloon, all right? I know, I get it. Yes, we get the arguments. I know she doesn't. I dead name who I don't give a fuck, alright? Who cares? Can we talk about the more advanced stuff? This is hyper pornography. This is different, okay? We don't need to do the whole fucking sex is bad, sex work is fine. Sure, why not? I'm bored. I'm bored of the regular sex work conversation. I want to talk about hyper porn. We're talking about hyper pedophilia. We're talking about hyper pornography, alright? We're talking about marketing. These are more interesting than I am. These are more interesting than the 1000th conversation about how doing porn as a woman is the same as worker exploitation times an intersectional factor of patriarchy. I get it. I'm bored.
Porn's a lot like anime.
Right.
Am I wrong?
Sorry. I'm just sick of the sex work conversations. I
think you agree. All the arguments apply to anime as well.
What about mindful joy? I don't know what that is.
Mindful joy?
Like, sounds right. I'm always right.
I do know what that is because I saw fucking Blade Runner. Because the girl's name is Joy, right? Anna de Armas' character is called Joy. Turns out it means jerk off instruction. And the character's name is Joy because it's basically teaching him how to jerk off. That's like a big part of the story. It's like his AI companion is a porn bot.
Yes, it is a porn bot. Like,
it's actually called Joy, jerk off instruction.
Okay, well, that sounds like a coincidence to me.
No, it's J-O-I, and it means that, and the director's talked about it.
The stream is not fun. I want to be clear that this is Wiz's fault, okay? Everything about this is Wiz's fault. I'm blaming Wiz. Wiz is a bad man. I was finally going to talk about Israel-Palestine.
Well, actually, I think you should blame Bambi because she really got the stream over the line.
Bambi literally created this. I
could have done this without your help, Bambi. Thank you.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh god. Okay, let me try and I want stop looking at them.
Sorry.
Stop it. We're not empregging me, okay? And listen, I will cover up if we hit 100. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. All right.
I did not know this was crowdfunding for it. You were in a bikini, Bambi. You're in a bikini now.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, you put that bikini on yourself.
You're topless in a bikini.
Wiz did manipulate you. That's fair. Well, she just wants to get that even boob tan.
On her back?
Well, yeah, you don't want the bra line.
That's what those pink things are.
Every time I go, I was forced. No, you weren't. No. Bonnie was right. Bonnie was right. Wiz, she was right. Women are throwing out accusations. What? Sorry?
If you're larger, does it jiggle?
Yeah, it does. It does. The louder I am, the more they jiggle. But Bonnie was right. The women are throwing out fake accusations. Bambi, stop. I'm getting lightheaded. Jesus Christ. Dude. By the way, I have a crazy ear infection. I am like dizzy, delirious, not okay today, in case you haven't noticed. I'm not doing good. I've not slept in days. I'm not doing good chat.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Smug sounds so much like Destiny. Don't worry, I'm gonna get a new microphone soon. I'll probably sound even more like him. See you on Chud Logic Bug. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Chud would love to react to us. Yeah, of course. If he runs out of furry pedophile, if you know what I mean. If he runs out of furry pedos to transvestigate.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're into, Chud. Winks.
Yeah, it's for you, buddy. Yeah. Well, I don't have the other half of the costume, but yeah, if I did, then he'd be all over it.
Yeah.
I look slightly too much like a woman right now. No. Please.
Let's dance with. Do it again.
Okay, I'll do a little spell casted dance. How about that, huh?
Oh god.
Cast my spell. Cast my spell.
No!
What's the matter, dude? Yeah, look at them. Look at them.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
Jesus. They're fucking massive.
That's
they're weighing me down,
now I'm
dude.
getting a bit upset. I'll be honest. I'm not sure I
they're
like
weighing me
this
down,
game
dude.
anymore.
But as long as,
I don't like this
is
game
not okay.
anymore. Actually,
I'm getting uncomfortable. My back is killing me, dude. This is horrible.
that's fucked up.
That's really bad.
I didn't really
This is
consider where
bad.
this was going, to be honest.
Dude, we are 20% of the way to full size. I need you to recognize that.
Oh.
I need you to recognize. And the scaling is not linear. It is percentage based. It's gonna get exponentially worse, logarithmically worse.
Oh my god.
This is very bad. This is very bad news.
That's
By an ounce of
what
my
happens?
powers. I don't know, dude. I actually
Are
don't
your
know what
tits
happens.
shining?
Yeah, they do. They're
Have they got
reflecting.
shine on them?
They've got a bit of reflection.
Did you oil up? What the fuck?
I didn't oil up. It's the water that you just splashed on me. It's like a wet t-shirt contest. But I don't have a
my
oh my god.
God.
They're so big, dude. This is horrible. Look at this. This is terrible.
Gulp.
This sucks. I'm very upset. I'm starting to feel unhappy and uncomfortable. We should have 0 viewers, honestly, is all I can say. We should definitely have fewer likes than we do now as well. Okay, this is
Oh my
a
God.
bad. I need everyone to start removing likes from the stream. This is not okay.
Jesus
we
Christ.
need to damage ourselves. This is terrible. This is all Wiz is doing, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
opposed all
really
of this.
fucking doom-pilled if our stream does really well because you've got your fucking tits out.
It's not. Don't worry. What's the plan for next week? Who fucking knows? These will be gone. that's
Probably
for
fucking
sure.
elongating cock knowing Smug. Jesus Christ.
I've always okay. Listen, next week is going to be a very my Smug Book Sunday is going to be will be the Andrew Tate Bonnie Blue interview because it's such a good interview.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. So if you donate, if you get 50, then I'll definitely do that stream.
Yeah.
We fund the next stream as well. We give you stuff. We give you stuff. When you give us money, we give you more content. That's the arrangement.
That's
That's
true.
the arrangement.
That is true.
Okay. All right. So anyway, during the documentary, they go through like the 1,000 people, the 1,057 dudes or whatever, and she says
As in
like
they
she goes
talk
through it
to
and
them,
she.
or
No, sorry, no. Like so they basically the interview keeps coming back throughout the day as she's getting through the 1,000 dudes. The interview is like, I had shit to do today, so like I came back every like 200 men or something to check how she was doing. And the interviewer says, I was looking for signs of distress or disassociation or anything, but she seemed fully conscious and fully engaged. And I think that's 100% true. I think she truly can just fuck 1,000 dudes and not worry about it. She then says afterwards as well, and this is interesting because like it's not like it doesn't feel like repression or suppression. This is why I identify with her a little bit. She says like, with every person I'm fucking, I am checking like, am I okay physically? Am I okay mentally? Am I still enjoying it?
Oh,
and as long as all
weird.
those things are true, I'll just keep I'm
performance
keeping those
reviews?
numbers up. She's basically like, I think she is basically again, I don't think I'm a psychopath. I think she is a psychopath, but I do think I have like more emotional control in my day-to-day life than most people, and including men. And I think that there is, you know, there's something to that, this like kind of mindful consciousness of like keeping track of your emotions, but also not really being ruled by them. So I kind of understand when she says things like she is, you know, someone who will not get upset if she doesn't want to be upset. She actually says in a documentary, everyone says my brain works different. I'm just not that emotional. I can very much control my emotions. If I don't want to be upset, I won't be upset. I really relate to that. If I don't want
Is
to
she
be
a
upset, I
fucking
won't be
assassin?
upset.
What the fuck does that mean?
She's a psychopath. She's a psychopath. Now, I used to not be like this, but do you know what made me more like this? I locked in and I did
Having
like
sex with 1,000 men?
meditation.
Oh.
Yes, after I had sex with 1,000 men, but part of my come down was I did a year of meditation. Like I did not miss a fucking day for an entire year. This was after I crashed out at work. I had
You
like
are the type of
panic
guy to
attacks and I was super
meditate.
stressed out. Well, yeah, but I don't meditate anymore, but that year of meditation, I think, just gave me a bunch of tools for understanding and kind of distancing yourself from emotions in ways that are, broadly speaking, helpful. I do wonder if there's definitely evidence that meditation can have some negative consequences in terms of, like, increasing your disassociation in unhealthy ways. But so far, you know, 6-7 years later after that experience, my life has only gotten better. I seem happier. I'm doing great. I would be a different worse person without the meditation. I think that was very helpful. But yeah, like I can see why some people talk about meditation as like something that can be a little bit dangerous as well. In like the normie doses, meditation has lots of benefits, but there are definitely plenty of instances, almost a bit like ChatGPT psychosis,
where it makes you evil.
Where going all the way down the rabbit hole of meditation will actually like can make you mentally ill and insane. Like it can distance you in ways that like people who take too many
isn't that happened to that guy that like suns his butthole? Does chat know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. I know
the
guys
in LA
who joke about
that
it.
like, yeah, they I think they jerk each other off, or they don't jerk off, or they sun their buttholes and stuff.
Oh, I think I saw a documentary by Chet, and you know those two Surfer Bro comedian characters? They're very good. You would like them if you haven't seen them. I'm sure you've seen them.
Troy Casey, he's from Arizona. Is that actually the guy? Let me look up.
Oh, probably, yeah. There's a lot of those
Troy
dudes.
Casey.
But there's definitely dudes.
Yeah, that is the guy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he's also like very clearly gay and deeply in denial.
That's sweet. Oh, I know this guy. Yeah, he did. Okay, he did a video with the guys I love. What's his name? Like Chad. Oh fuck! What?
Chad Bradson.
But no, who's the guy?
That would be my name.
The comedy duo. The comedy duo I'm talking about, Chet or something. They're the guys that go to council meetings and like make jokes about like sunning buttholes. Like they. Oh man, what are they called? Is someone help me out here? Chad Kroger? Is it Chad Kroger? No, not Chad Kroger. Fucking idiots. You know what I'm talking about? Chet or Chad? There's two of them.
He's making out
and they're
Chad,
really
just
funny.
ignore him.
They're really funny. They're Chad. Is it Chad? Is that the name of their channel? It's something Chad. No, shut up. You guys are idiots.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah, it was irrelevant.
He's very funny. It is relevant. Anyway.
Spiritual bypassing. I had to tell my housemate to stop meditating because she kept having little spiritual episodes that seemed. What is a spiritual episode?
That'll do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't have any.
What do you mean that makes sense? What is a spiritual episode? What does that mean?
I don't know. Where you like kind of fall out of yourself.
That's not a real sentence. That's a fake sentence.
It is actually. If it's happened to
Will
you,
you fall out of yourself?
You've
What, fucking piles? What the fuck are you talking about?
What? No, you just fall
My
out
friend
of
is
yourself.
Buddhist and a Chinese.
If you do psychedelics, you'll understand.
If you know, you know. Or if you know, you can know. You came.
Okay, you need to be grounded and confront stuff, but a pause there can really help a lot. But this is the thing, right? Now, I think most people can do an amount of meditation and it's totally fine. But there is definitely an amount you can do that ends up being like dangerous and yeah. So essentially, you can kind of.
Do you have evidence she started meditating, or are you just assuming she did?
No, what? This has nothing to do with Bonnie Blue. This is me yapping about me.
She was just downloading way too much and getting carried away. Too much trauma and meditating wasn't calming her.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you can't receive too many vibrations from the universe at once, so you will go crazy. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Wiz, this is all
it's
known.
like trying to explain the experience of seeing red to someone who's colorblind. Wiz, you were owned. If I was colorblind, how else would I know I'm purple, dude?
Idiot. You can describe it. Oh no, wait. Well, the problem is that you can't describe it to Wiz because he's autistic. He doesn't really. He's not able to simulate how other people think and feel. Because he's a bad, evil guy.
You mean powerful?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But yeah, no. So what I'm saying, this all started because I said.
Why would I simulate how people think and feel when this dreamscape is my creation, huh?
Bye, Bambi. Yeah, this is a nightmare.
Good night, good night. Love you, Bambi. You don't want to make Smug's tits bigger before you go? Mwah, good night.
Stop. No, she doesn't. Don't kiss my tits. Get the fuck away from me.
Sorry.
That was a glancing blow. But yeah, I relate to her psychopathy. I don't think I've thought about it because I've worried a little bit, but I'm not a psychopath. I think I just did a year of meditation. I think that does change the way your mind works in terms of how you relate to. I did acid like 40 times before I was 18. Same. Let's go. That's why you're based. So yeah, I think that will kind of make you sort of more disassociated, a bit more sociopathic, a bit more psychopathic. Not sociopathic, sorry, psychopathic. Like,
yeah, but the only drug this girl would have touched is cocaine. And a lot of it.
I would not be surprised if she's. Don't forget, she was in NHS recruitment, right? She's been exposed to all of the fucking mindfulness bullshit. That's how they keep people sane and all that shit.
How many cans are over there?
That was one can that fell in a bowl. That's one can.
Several times you've been rattling cans.
Well, yeah, because I keep kicking it over.
Are those cans from that episode way back?
Yeah. So I never cleaned up actually. I've been dumping them. I've been flushing them down the toilet, and they all washed up into a big pile on the beach over there. Yeah. There's actually just off screen. Sorry. Yeah. Listen. Individuals can't pollute. One time I took 11 hits, and I was in the empty bathtub, and I shitted, and I threw it, and it bounced off the wall and landed in the kid in the box. Wait, that's a good shot though. That's pretty banging. That's crazy. I never shit myself on psychedelics. I don't know. I know full ego death. Ego death didn't require that I shit myself. I'm not really sure what you went through. Perhaps you had IBS. Maybe it was IBS, not ego death. Just a suggestion.
Maybe you just stop eating rubber.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't. I guess I've never done like ayahuasca or any of those ones. I did all the lab chems. All right. Let's take another look at this interview because there's a lot of very interesting stuff in here.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a kickable.
What's the most disruptive thing you've ever done?
Generally, I'm really innocent. I've not really done much.
So sleeping with 1,057 men in a day on an average. I worked out the average over a 12-hour shift, no breaks, 38 seconds. That's not disruptive.
No, that's good work ethic. It wasn't disruptive. Me walking around shooting people.
She's the perfect capitalist.
I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm taking their loads, but I'm not shooting up.
Bruh.
She's also
Bruh.
Yeah, she does yeah, right. So I think, but isn't that interesting? This is liberalism, dude. Like every critique that Andrew Tate makes of her in this video, like is, and we'll you know, again, this is all a teaser trailer really for my stream. But I think that every criticism levied at her is a valid criticism of liberalism, right? This like the end state of commodifying every aspect of your form and body, you know, entrepreneurship, never engaging in like a, you know, like I'm not shooting people up, like I'm not doing any harm, but she is doing abstract harm. But abstract harm is totally invisible under liberalism. So there's not really any critique you can levy at her that doesn't critique generally the system that she's allowed to operate within as a whole. So it's kind of interesting. I think that is basically like she exists in that.
Her hair looks unnatural. Her hair looks like Brianna Wu's.
Her in the original pictures of her. Look, let me see if I can find the original pictures of her. Damn it.
Do you want to know something crazy? I found out this fact recently. Do you know hair transplants just aren't real? They just don't work.
That doesn't sound right. I'm sure I think they have a lower success rate than people believe, but I'm pretty sure they work.
No, they never work. Eventually you lose the hair on the non-transplanted area. Plus...
that's all cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, true, but also, most men that get hair transplants are still wearing wigs.
Oh, really?
They get little hair fillers, and they stick them on in the places of smaller patches. Every celebrity that's had a hair transplant does this, you know? So your Andrew Garfields and all the rest, you know, your Simon Peggs.
There you go. That's how she used to look. She looks literally like every other woman ever, basically.
Oh man, she looks her age.
Just a regular. She looks. Yeah, she looks like. Well, that was. Well, no, she looks younger because that was her. I think when she was 20.
No, that's what I mean.
But yeah, she looks like a 20-year-old. Her age. Oh, I see. Yeah. Source of this? You want sources? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not AI generated. Die, please. Jesus Christ, sources on the Ponscum podcast. I made it up. I drew this picture. I AI generated this. Shut up. Anyway, this is how she looked before she... So, like, yeah, her hair looks more like a real girl's hair instead of a celebrity's hair. But, like, oh my god, the documentary also has her stylist, who's this, like, incredible-looking Italian man. Ooh. And he genuinely has incredible taste in fashion. Like, he is flawless at, like, building her brand and, like, giving her all the right things to wear. Like, yeah. So a lot of her glow-up is that she got a really, really S-tier stylist who's clearly, like, a top-of-his-game guy who's jumping on this bandwagon because he thinks that this is going to shoot to the moon beyond like a lot of other potential industries he could be in. Like this guy seems like a fucking S tier, like triple S tier.
Yeah.
Like you would imagine him working for like Beyonce or whatever. He seems incredible.
One thing you can doubt about this chica is how well she dresses.
That's true. Why did you get?
And undresses.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you. I knew that was gonna be bullshit. I knew that was gonna be bullshit. Ugh. Anyway. You gotta stop throwing me off. I've got an earache. You're making my life harder. You're making my life harder. My back hurts. My tits hurt. My ear hurts from all your yapping. It's terrible. She has an editor that she works with who also interestingly used to work for the NHS, just totally unrelated. He was a manager for complex children in like care homes. So like for, you know, children with Down syndrome and stuff like that. Yeah, weird that like there's a lot of, so I guess it makes sense. I suppose the
Ex-public
NHS
service employees.
Yeah, right, but also like kind of body control stuff, like NHS, managing like disabled people. Like there's a lot of like sort of overlap in terms of the implicit it's like how do you describe what the NHS does? It's not a bad thing because it's kind of necessary, but like, you know, doctors treat humans like bodies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they take a lot of the sort of like the social value and like fearfulness around bodies out of the equation to make it easier for them to do work. You know, they make fun of their patients. They're like this has been shown in studies to like kind of be necessary. Yeah, exactly. So like working in these environments where like humans are just kind of cattle to move around and, you know, deal with the logistics of, I feel like there's a very interesting overlap between that and her having sex with 1,000 dudes in a day. I think there's some kind of like, she was taught, like the NHS is a highly valued institution. She worked in that institution, and what does she learn? That you can make a lot more money working for yourself. She worked in recruitment, and recruitment is very much a very, very uneven distribution of wealth between, I used to hire a lot of recruiters for sales, and we'd always be able to pay them 3x what they were making before because recruitment is a fucking horrific industry.
It's a joke, yeah. No one ever gets hired.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually you don't see like a return on a sale for like years after. Some of the contracts as well.
Yeah.
I knew someone who was like a legal recruiter, and she wouldn't see any commission until the employee had been working at the firm for 2 years.
Jesus Christ, yeah. I mean, the more normal is like 3 months, like passing probation, but that's still very, very fucked. But yeah, biopolitical. That's Olive. I think that's a really good word for it. Yeah, like they all seemed kind of around biopolitics. They lost any sense of like, what's the word I'm looking for, Wiz? I can't think of it. Like the sense of
Jouissance.
Not spirit. No, it's not like spirituality. Like sense of. No, not for real. It's like the adoration or like the specialness. What word am I looking for?
Sanctity, sacred,
sanctity. Yeah. You're right. Sanctity is a good word for it. Yes, yeah. They've like lost all of the, like, the body is no longer sacred to any of them. They were literally moving bodies around for their job, and they were told that this is the most prestigious job because, you know, working in the NHS is very prestigious. It's very well regarded, as it should be. You are involved in something important in an industry that, you know, the only industry in this entire country that is, you know, valuable economically, except, funnily enough, for OnlyFans, which is basically the biggest UK-born company that we have. It's crazy. Our biggest export is pornography. Very, very strange. But yeah, administration of the biological. Yeah, I'm sure you could get into some necropolitics here, but that's for Smug Sunday. Wiz is too small brain to talk about philosophy. Sorry,
what's necropolitics?
Sorry.
Dead guy?
Basically, yeah.
Necropolitics was when Joe Biden was the president. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just don't get it confused for. Never mind, I shouldn't even make that joke. That would get us demonetized. Anyway.
Why? Because it's so unfunny.
Yes, yeah. It was gonna be racism with no joke. It was just gonna be racism.
No.
I know. Anyway, so the editor that she works with is also also worked in the NHS, managing, you know, complex children, as he puts it. And he seems like a very, very like strong. They just seem like they're very, very good entrepreneurs. There's a lot of interesting quotes from him as well. He reinforces the 1,000 guys thing. She said, "I can confidently say there's genuinely no trauma after the 1,000. I check. I'm worried about it, but she's completely fine." He said, "Everyone thinks she's crazy or messed up or just a whore, but." Camera zooms in. She's just a businesswoman, and like that's the most. Like that's such a. It's just like, and she, you know, like they all agree. Like she is just a very, very effective capitalist playing by the rules of the game and succeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is one part of the documentary where she has this sort of moment of.
What have I done?
Emotion and humanity. No, it's very interesting, and I think it's. Oh God, I think you're gonna hate this. Okay. So she gets the interviewer asks her, like, you know, hey, are you worried about like your public persona, like being able to go out in public in the future or whatever? And she's like, yeah, I haven't really been able to go out that much in the last 6 months, especially not alone. You know, like if someone wants to like scream at me in public, that's fair, and it's happened, that's fair enough. She says at least they're getting off the sofa. She's very much like a hustle culture grind setter. She calls everyone lazy for not doing what she's doing, basically. She says that, like, women who aren't doing what she's doing are basically lazy.
Recruitment did a number on her young brain.
Yes, yeah, loads of the recruitment stuff is
awful.
a lot. Oh my god, yeah, fuck. Imagine having a job that bad enough to make you do this.
Imagine having a job so bad that fucking 1,000 men in one day is better.
It's better. It is objectively better for her, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's certainly, and to be clear, I do think that out of all of this, I'm definitely believing that this is the best thing Bonnie Blue could be doing. She lives in the perfect society where she would be, or the society she would gain the most rank in is the one that we exist in. Like, she is optimized for this, as many psychopaths are. She's very well optimized for this. And also, I don't think she's doing, as much harm as a lot of people say, but I think she's just like, the harm flows through her and out through her. I don't think there's anything special about her. I think she's just enacting the systems that already exist. I don't really think there's anything that changes materially.
Andrew Tate's audience is such a way where they will not listen to her perspective. You know?
Absolutely.
They won't listen to her perspective because she said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and also her editor said, "I love Andrew Tate. He's the male version of her." And I was like, fuck, that's such a good line. Like, he really, like, Andrew Tate truly is the Bonnie Blue for men. And again, I think that's why they're so compatible. Like, anytime they interact with each other online or in the interview or whatever. She hangs out with Tate and whitewashes him. She is doing a crime against women. The problem, Sulfur, is that I agree that what she's doing is objectively unethical and wrong. She's absolutely whitewashing a rapist. Okay, Andrew Tate raped Lauren Southern, my favorite person ever. Okay, so I don't forgive him. Also, he raped a lot of other women and probably some children too.
Yes.
But mainly the Lauren Southern thing, obviously. But I can't blame her, because what's she doing? She's going onto the podcast. Andrew Tate goes online and he says insane shit that he knows is wrong and unpopular in order to get attention. She literally just went on basically a show with him and did Andrew Tate to make money. Like, she did all the same things, and she didn't need to rape anyone to do that. Yep. Like, she's basically doing all the things that, in her frame of Andrew Tate just being a highly exploitative, essentially a pimp, he hasn't really done anything wrong aside from the rapes and whatnot. She could just have a ManyVids podcast like the rest of... Yeah, but I agree. But she's just following...
She gets way more money this way. I think she just cares about money.
Yeah. Well, Sulfur, if you really hate it, we can watch that, unless you've seen it, but we can watch that on Smug Sunday, and we can figure it out, okay? We can figure out whether what she's doing there is really evil.
This is like me whitewashing Sharp. Sharp being the TV show that has, what's his face in it? What the fuck is that actor's name? Game of Thrones, James Bond. Sean Bean. Sean Bean plays Sharp.
Oh!
Plays Sharp. I watched all of Sharp. Did I tell you this? A couple of summers ago.
Why would you watch all of Sharp?
I watched all of Sharp and it was fucking great. I thought it'd be shite.
Crip? No! Sulfur, it's disabled. It's disabled.
Yeah, that's bigoted against people with legs. That don't do good as well.
No, there's a real life pimp called named Sharp. Oh, okay. Alright. And just because he's using that cane doesn't mean he's disabled either, okay? A lot of pimps use that cane without being disabled.
Yeah, the cane has other uses.
Alright, so it's just... Exactly. You're not a crip just because you use a cane. No, I mean, you wouldn't be a crip even if you did use a cane. A crip is a bad word for it.
And cane also means something else.
Shut up! Idiot. Andrew Tate. Okay, so Andrew Tate asks her a question. Do you think that we should? He uses one of his stupid analogies. He's like, do you not think we should restrict the freedoms of the ant for the sake of the ant colony? Him basically saying like, because Bonnie is just constantly agreeing with him. So Andrew does what you're supposed to do when someone keeps agreeing with you.
Find the line.
Is get them. Find the line. Force them to commit to something that's so insane for their position. And he basically tries to force her to agree that women shouldn't have the vote, right? Like, so which does go against principles she talks about. Now, she's of course willing to lie on the show for attention. She lies all the time. But I think her response is interesting. She says, basically, I couldn't give a shit. The world is all going to shit anyway. We're all fucked anyway. Whether you add kids or not, or vote or not, it's not going to do anything. Why shouldn't I just be selfish and make money? Like, that's basically her view. And again, I think this is a very liberal view. This is basically what liberalism encourages you to do, given that it's unable, unwilling, uninterested.
That and call everyone else tankies.
Well, yeah, yeah, true, yeah. As you know, as a Marxist-Leninist show,
yeah,
we've
we
been
are
very
a
disappointed about
show. We're about to rebrand big
about the
time.
discourse
Watch
recently.
out for next episode.
Yeah,
Seriously,
Yeah, actually,
watch
that
out for
was
next
what we were
episode.
that is actually what we're doing next episode.
Change
isn't
the
it? We're
little
doing our big
Discord
communist
banner.
rebrand.
That's right, we're communists now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening now.
Yeah, we're commies. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Why do you think I
we're
got so
communists.
shredded? The revolution's coming.
I'm a Marxist. He's a Leninist, and together we're Marxist-Leninists.
Yeah, we're dangerous,
Just like the
dude.
original
We're the most dangerous thing.
We're a dialectic.
You think Trump was bad? Just wait till I get started.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I gotta start
I'm
reading
Hassan's
books.
director of
I gotta start
communications
reading,
now.
I gotta start reading books.
Oh, you know what? Also, she keeps throwing out this interesting stat. She keeps saying like sex work reduces rape by 32%. She loves saying this. So she's like, when she gets into like a statistics battle with someone, like she'll just be like, yeah, well,
Have I ever
literally
told you
stopped
the
rapes
theory of the
happening.
fuck wall? This might actually be a good time to...
Okay,
I
what's
thought
the
to
fuck
myself a couple years ago, I haven't really revisited it since, so I might
This
disagree
sounds
with
amazing.
it. But I thought like, you know how like during the middle of the night, on like busy city streets like club districts or whatever, you get these toilets that come out of the ground, and it stopped people pissing all over the fucking floors and walls on the streets in town, right?
Okay.
My thinking was, on those same streets, they should unveil a thing called a fuck wall, right? And it's a wall, right, with maybe like 10 holes in a row, and they're just like flashlights, right? And you come out the club, you haven't got off with the girl you wanted, you just stick your dick in the fuck hole, you know? And I wonder if that existed and it was clean and it was safe or whatever the fuck, would that reduce rape? Like specifically drunken night out rape. Because you could just go to the fuck hole instead. Why not a glory hole? Because so that there is, first of all, so it's not gay, and second of all, so there's no like human toll, you know?
You want to automate rape. You want to automate
Yeah, I think it's inherent. I think it's gonna happen. So why not just let them rape a robot wall?
He wants to automate. You
know, as like a patchwork solution, not like we will end rape forever because whatever the fuck.
sure.
I'm just saying, if we really want to fucking crack down on this, have a very easy fucking way to sort of maybe alleviate. And I wonder, and I don't know if it would, I'm just saying, I wonder if we would see a decline in specifically like night out rape, you know? Because it's just like drunk guys, weird guys. I'd rather just fuck the wall. I think a fuck wall, make the fuck wall better than normal sex, you know what I mean? Because it's a fuck wall.
I think rape would be reduced by at least one rape in a given time, but like I don't know that
it's not. I'm not saying it's a solution. I'm just saying, would it reduce rape on a night out?
Well,
a bit like how it reduced public urination.
What? So I'm taking Timmy to school, and I'm like, Timmy, look away from the wall.
No. You've missed. I explained this.
From the pussy wall.
The toilet's always there.
It comes up. It's like it elevates out of the ground.
So to speak.
So you're it's like a mole man. It's like a mole man pussy. You're like fucking the mole man auto pussy. This is no, because men still rape. Well, okay, well, I get by that logic, Sulfur, no interventions are valuable because men will still rape regardless of any intervention you do. So, you know what?
This is a hypothetical.
Just to spite the women, I'm backing the fuck wall, okay?
I'm not even saying, I'm just saying I wonder if it has any effect, you know?
Build the wall. I say build the wall. Build the wall now
Because my
today.
other thing would be like, do you think it would be not used? Because it's a fuck wall. Like, that's the other part of it. Like, would a fuck wall be appealing? Because, like Sulfur said earlier, glory holes are appealing to men.
I don't want to sound like a conservative, but I'm about to give what any conservative
What if the robots' faces were women?
Well, so hold on. So first of all, it's obviously going to be a subscription-based Bluetooth app where you upload your AIGF's face to a video screen at head height. Sure, fine.
Imagine we're rolling out in Amsterdam.
AIGFs are a thing. Yeah, well, okay.
You know, I think maybe you could set it to certain porn stars. You know how they got like pocket pussies? They're what's it called?
It would just get fucked by homeless people over and over, so no one would use it. That's the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even then, it's not a good reason to have it.
Sulfur is correct that most rape is not like I think most rape is probably not based on horniness, it's based on other factors.
Yeah.
And yeah, also stranger rape is less than 23% of rape, yeah.
Well, how about this? How about this? Would this
Some
change
rape
your
is
mind?
about sex, but
Would
most
it change
rape
your
is about
mind?
power.
If you use the fucking fuck wall, right, it secretly castrates you.
Why? You just want to castrate
1 in
all
10
homeless
chance.
people? What is wrong with you?
It
There's a
swallows
roll,
your
there's
cock
like
and
a
balls.
You got
Just shoot your
rolls
balls
a
in as well.
D20. Yeah. If Jesus Christ. How do you know what rape is about if you're not a rapist? True, that's true.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
maybe when you put your dick in, it injects chemical castration, so you don't realize that's why you no longer have sexual desire.
I need you to stop chemically castrating the homeless. We're moving on from this topic.
I'm just saying, you know.
You're a bad man. Anyway, I think it's interesting that she
and you
says
say
that
I can't think about other people, and yeah, look at you, a man of pure vision.
This is so much worse than my dog brothel. This is so much worse. My
Why?
dog
Because you
brothel
like robots?
What? No. Your moral obligation is to knock over every pizza delivery bot, smash every Waymo,
and fuck them,
and pour
and rape them. Would you
concrete,
say?
Pour concrete into the wall, pussy. Pour concrete into the wall,
pussy. Would you
say,
Smug?
Okay, fill the fuck wall with concrete.
Is the sex wall pro or anti-robot?
I think it's. Yeah, because every time you have sex with a robot, it's typing into real. It's not real. Sex bots are bad. Don't do it.
That's the point. Targeting the worst of the worst.
No, you want to. Oh my god. So we're moving on. My friend raped my other friend.
It's like the movie Teeth.
This is not
you
a
ever seen the movie
chat.
Teeth?
That's not a chat. That's not a chat that you put into a chat. Why? Why have you done? It's a puppet show. I've got tits. Please, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fuck you now. What if we round up all the stray dogs? Yeah, there you go. The dogs will at least get fed. Ew. Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to bring this down to a vote. 1's in chat, pro sex wall. 2's in chat, no sex wall.
Do not fuck wall.
I think that's it. I need the chat to answer. The people need to answer. If I see any 3's in there,
it's not a door, it's
I'm
a
gonna
wall.
be very mad.
The hole in the wall.
Oh, it's a wall that comes out the ground. It's a fuck wall. So there's 10 in a row. It's like standing at your urinals, except it's sucking you off or whatever.
Wiz. You meet a girl on Tinder and you're like, oh no, don't worry. I know this lovely little hole in the wall around the corner. Oh god.
Oh, chat's divided.
Yes, because no one wants to fuck the wall.
Oh no, it's divided. That doesn't mean no one.
That means nothing.
Can you repeat the question? Say 1 if you're pro fuck wall, if you think the fuck wall's a good idea. Say 2 if you think the fuck wall's a bad idea and you don't want to see the fuck wall. Forget my rape point. I'm just talking about generally. On a night out, you get out to club. Would you like to see a fuck wall there? Potentially. You know, that's all I'm asking.
In the documentary they talk to her mum, and her mum says if you could earn £1 million in a month, your morals would change and you'd get your bits out too. Which, fair enough. I mean, we've gotten our bits out for much less.
Sulfur's no pro fuck wall. Look how I've
no.
Look how
no co-ed fuck wall. Stop. Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
Women are always women's worst enemy. Sorry, patriarchy, but actually, women are more dangerous for women.
I don't want to see it, but this is a good idea. Thank you, Toasted Cleaner. Very appreciated.
God, imagine it's like a cylinder, so like there's a dude on the opposite side of the.
No, it's a straight wall, so you gotta stand basically elbow to elbow.
Like a urinal. It's like a urinal.
Yeah, it's a urinal.
Put pussies in urinals.
It's a blowjob urinal.
That's the real solution. That's the real solution. Just put pussies in urinals.
I don't think it would just rape, but let me have a. Okay, so if I'm selling my new fuck wall device, I won't mention the rape point in the Dragon's Den. Or the Shark Tank.
And then you can go on the Andrew Tate show and say that you reduced the rate by 32% with the
Yeah, we looked at the data. Look at the data.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, we'll probably partner with Bonnie Blue and be like, she'll be like, oh, with this new fuck wall, I'm out of a job. You know?
No, she'll be like, I'm the fuck wall. It's just Bonnie Blue.
Wiz, you know, real Indian people will stop mid conversation to go piss in the corner. Do you want that with the piss wall? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the urinals that came out the ground on like busy city streets, I'd rather they pissed in them than just pissing on the street. If someone's gonna be wanking off on the bus, I'd rather they did it, you know, at the fuck wall.
Don't fuck the urinal and don't piss in the fuck wall.
And then maybe
on,
I'll be
guys,
like, you know, like how those exercise machines sometimes have like a little bar you could rest your phone on. Maybe there's an eye level bar that you can put your phone on.
This is a fucking nightmare.
I'm just saying.
This is a nightmare.
Next episode set in the fuck wall.
Anyway, most
inside the fuck wall, to be clear.
Shut up! We're done with the fuck wall. I'm done with the fuck wall. We're moving on. Please God, can we move on? I'm fucking losing it. I swear to God. Anyway, she got banned off OnlyFans, by the way, for her 1,000-person gangbang.
Oh.
Permanently. Yeah, like
why? Because they thought it was like a money laundering scheme. All these guys.
No, no. She made $500,000 just off that gangbang, by the way. So she's done, and many millions more in monthly OnlyFans subscriptions. You know, with the clout, and so she's done very, very well for herself. $500,000 in one day's work is pretty insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, OnlyFans. Now they claim it's because Visa was like complaining. Obviously, Visa's banned fisting and squirting, like really random, sporadic, like, you know, crazy. Yeah. Well, this is a UK thing, right? Like OnlyFans.
Squirting against UK law.
It is, yeah, but also, particularly against payments processors' terms and conditions. You're not allowed to squirt if you want to take Visa payments.
What the? Can you do piss stuff?
No, that's why. They think that they're basically, they rule
oh,
for squirting as piss,
they land on squirt as pee, okay.
Yeah, which is, you know, whether squirting is pee or not is a very complicated, deep philosophical topic. But yeah, Visa basically complains about fisting and squirting.
Oh my God.
So OnlyFans apparently kicked that out. But yeah, they also banned her, and basically the reason they banned her was because their statement was basically that they didn't like that she was using like non-content creators, non-established content creators.
Oh, I see.
You should be using the public, even if it's anonymous, whatever. Even if you're getting ID, you're not allowed to do that.
It just complicates it because there's no way to verify. Yeah, there's no internal way for OnlyFans to verify those users.
Well, no, there is actually. She would register them all in using OnlyFans system. Like, she would take a picture of every one of their IDs and go through the process. Yeah, so she met all of their criteria, but basically I think the bad press got her kicked off because she does generate so much rage bait that like OnlyFans was taking
also it probably would inspire copycats that aren't as thorough. You know, you could use the argument.
That's fair. That's also fair. Yeah, that's totally possible. So she was obviously that's been rough for her. I think the only thing, but even then she was just like, you know, she just got onto Fansly and basically started building up a new platform. But what's interesting is that there's a point where she starts doing work with like more established porn stars, and she comes out of it and she fucking hates it. Like, she's talking about in the documentary, she's like, I fucking hate porn stars. People forget how fake and shit filming porn is. There's cameras and sound guys, and it's like, and you get some behind the scenes, and it honestly, I look at that and I'm like, I can see her face. I'm like, she feels like she's back at the office. This feels like office work to her.
Yeah, because it's work. It becomes work. Yeah.
It becomes work, but what she talks about how fulfilling she finds it to have sex with like virgins and 18-year-olds and like first timers or people who don't get to have sex very often, and like she's able to give them a great experience and make them feel better, and like she's basically the like anarchist. Like weirdly, I guess it's more ANCAP, but like there's I've heard anarchist sex workers. Yeah, I've heard anarchist sex workers talk about sex work as you know, you would expect like in the commune, there is a sex worker who is like freely giving sex as kind of part of their, you know, the value that they contribute to the commune.
Mowing the lawn.
Yeah, basically. And it's kind of, she's a service top, yeah. But it's kind of interesting. Like, I think there's this like potential version of Bonnie Blue in like an anarchist utopia that makes sense. Like, she does, you know, she says that she wants to like educate men and tell them how they're supposed to have sex with women. And to her credit, she gives more information. You know, like she like apparently, you know, the dudes come out and she's like told them how a clit works and like how to make her feel good. And she's not insane. Like, she does mostly just do vanilla sex stuff. So like, I don't know. There's a weird, like, this is a horrible exploitative version of it. But there's something in this. Like, she claims she's doing community sex work, and obviously she uses this as a conceit to get away with stuff. But there is like a kind of a version of this that could exist that doesn't exist that she is like pretending to be that kind of is possible. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very interesting.
I'm so sorry. Dean makes a great point here. The wall thrusting could power the streetlights. They've been turned off to buy cancels to save money and make our streets safer. That is actually a good fucking point. Unironically. Whoa, we turn it into community power, mining crypto to buy more sex walls. All I'm saying, guys, don't forget to donate. Podscum Podcast is much we joke. Podscum Podcast, I'm highlighting this bit here. Podscum Podcast is demonetized. We rely on donations to keep the channel running. If you cannot donate and don't want to donate, you can always join the Patreon either, you know. But if you donate today, we will inflate Smugbug's titties, his titties, you know. We like to what's it called? We like to support the show. You know, we like seeing the support. If you can't donate money, like the stream. Like the stream is big cool is a cool guy move. If you want the fuck wall, like the stream. If you want to maybe buy into the fuck wall, be a first time trier before a buyer. Maybe I try to find a way to do it for women as well. I don't think it's possible for women. I don't think women would like a dildo wall. That doesn't make much sense. What?
It's not a wall, it's a railing.
What?
Very good, Owen.
Oh,
it's a railing. Ah! I don't like how my boobs bounce twice when I go.
Do it.
That's horrible. What a nightmare.
Oh dear. That's so funny.
Right, let me. I've got another. Where are my cans? There we go.
The cans are right there, buddy.
Shut the fuck up.
Right, I you go pee.
Keep dialogue fast forward. What? Okay, well back to shilling. Give me money and my tits will get bigger. Yay! There, I'm in on it now. I've been. Shut up. I've been converted. Okay, Body Blue has convinced me that sex work prevents rape, and so. Wait, Sulfur, what do you think about the anarcho-communist prostitute? What's your take on this? Because this is, I mean, you can call in if you want, but this is, I don't know. There's just something about the rhetoric that she uses that's quite convincing, and obviously she's a liar. It's very clear to me that she is using this exploitatively, and she's basically bullshitting. But the things she's pretending to be, claiming to be, do kind of seem like they would be valuable in like a smaller setting in a narco-communist prostitute. Yeah, you know, like how would the sex work in the commune, you know, in the anarchist in the anarchist village, right? The theoretical, you know, kind of localist system, you know, like it kind of looks the way that she talks about it. You know, she claims she's sex education. She claims that she's like fulfilling a need for men. That this is and you know, like biological needs do exist. You know, so like I don't know. She claims she's reducing rape. There's like a lot of I fix car, you suck cock. That's how it works. God, porn gave us the solution the whole time. Come fix my plumbing and I'll suck your dick. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Literally, it was there the whole time. It would have to be done through the health agencies. So I'd have to apply? I would have to apply? Suppose that makes sense. Yeah, but then how would you prescribe someone dick sucking? Right? That's the thing. I think part of Bonnie Blue's appeal is that she is like, you know, casual, public, you know, she'll never turn anyone down. Right, like she's willing to have sex with literally anyone. She said she would have sex with Hitler, you know? Like she said that she would be, this was a wild one. She said that she would be one of those French women. Yes, shut up, sit down. She said that she would be one of those French women who got their head shaved for having sex with Nazis during the occupation. Like she literally is like, she's kind of like Body said that. Body Blue says that in this podcast. It's fucking crazy. She said I would have been first to be shaved bald. She's literally like always saying the worst thing you can think of. But like, I don't know. Based on her worldview, it all makes sense. Like everything she's doing today is essentially the same thing. You know, she's exploiting younger men. She's exploiting younger creators. Like, oh, speaking of, maybe we should go to the next slide here.